Welcome to Fastang 444. In this video I will show you 7 final showdowns, all in the Lamborghini Murcielago, with a few choice, exciting head-to-heads. So sit back and enjoy. This is in Northeast, this final showdown. I am getting in position for the final showdown right now. Let's pull ahead here. Thought about engaging in a late head-to-head, and these two cars engage in a head-to-head. There wasn't enough time to complete, so I will go around the middle of this triangular-shaped intersection where I like to lead from.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see on the map this point I like to lead from. This is Arena 5. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. I will leave it 22 seconds. This R.J. Anderson, who is incessantly blowing their comical horn, will not be a factor, and along the way I pass a AMG GT, which is actually a factor. That's a fast car.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm the only one that timed their exit with speed, so I have a pretty decent lead here. The finish appears to be very close to the highway, possibly just north of the highway. I will see as I get a little closer and open up the map here. I'll do that in a straightaway so I don't crash, and it is north of Horizon Street scene, so I will angle over. And this area I am going through is shaped like a dog's head. Around the neck are buildings. You can see on the left there, around the middle, you can see maybe on the right, and it's a clear route now that I'm beyond that area to the finish. I like to pause and zero in on that 1 second flash of the other drivers that were in the final showdown, so you can see that.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
You may recognize I am near Horizon Baja in the northwest for this final showdown.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
Actually on a small dune next to these cacti is the point I like to lead from. You can see on the map where this is located. This is Arena 17. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I will add 2 seconds to that and leave it 16 seconds. That's a level 10 Funko there. I should be accelerating here, but I will wind up being late on my exit due to not accelerating.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1. Go!
This worked out perfectly. The finish is southeast, the direction I am heading, and this is a route where I go through the cactus and the dunes are to the right. Go through this intersection. There are some rocks I have to watch out for on this line, and the Funko winds up running into some. I want to try and get close to this straight section of road over here. There are rocks on either side of this route that I am on. I will cut through this turn that bends off to the right there, get through a bit of lava. Normally I would get on the road and follow the road that's over on the left, but my momentum is carrying me kind of over this way. You can see those buildings and rocks that I avoided, narrowly avoided, I should say. And there is a T-shaped dirt road intersection ahead. I want to be very close to that T. It's a clear path across the ravine here. It's the wet season, so there's a bit of water in the ravine. This stretch of road has elevated rocks on either side of it, so I just will jump across the finish point here.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
After I won a head-to-head and I wound up in the Lamborghini Murcielago, I went for a little tumble on my way over to Horizon Street Scene. And it's almost time for the final arena to start shrinking, so I start making my way over. And along the way, here's a Ferrari heading the wrong direction, away from where a head-to-head would lead, so I engage in a head-to-head with them. There's actually enough time to complete this head-to-head. I will, but the car that is offered, if it was going to be a Hoonigan Group A Level 9, I would take it. I think that's the only Level 9 that is faster than the Lamborghini Murcielago. The Fiesta is offered, so I decline that and stay in the Lamborghini.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
Right at this bend in the road is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 2. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. I will leave at 22 seconds. I should have left at 24 seconds, adding 2 seconds, being in a less than level 10 vehicle.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1. Go!
It looks like the finish may be at the base of the mountain, so I will try and stay in the apex of this turn. The other Lamborghini does not. I think they bounced off of that shed backwards, and I wind up passing them and have a shot at winning this. So let's get a clean run the rest of the way. Go on the south edge of the stadium, watching out for those trailers on the left there. Go through the parking lot. There's a strip of houses on the left there, you can see. Now let's see if I can get on this bridge that crosses the dry stream. It's the dry season. I'll try to have a clear run the rest of the way here and win this. Get around some trees. So far, so good. Oh, just grazed off of that tractor. That would have foiled the plan. And graze off of a tree just before the finish.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
Just leveled up in the Lamborghini Murcielago around the aerodrome, so I need to scramble and get in position for the final showdown here.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
Right at this bend in the road is the point I like to leave from. You can see on the map where this is located. This is Arena 15. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave at 13 seconds.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1.
As I exit, I go to the left in line of this angled road that's ahead. I avoid a bridge that's on the right there. Now the next point I am angled towards is the right side of this electrical power tower. There's a road that goes along the solar panels that is highlighted in blue. I want to get on that road. There are some buildings on the left. You can see them there, and the solar panels are over on the right ahead. Get across the highway. The next area I'm going through, the roads are configured in the shape of a bird. I know to go closer to the neck. Once I am in the lava field, I will angle over to the tip of the left wing. You can see it's right at this intersection. Angled slightly to the left here, avoiding the church ruins and some lava in between the lava here. And should be a fairly clean route the rest of the way. Let's see once I get over the ridge of this hill. Graze right off of a tree, but fortunately that's not a direct hit, and I will get the win in.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Just completed a head-to-head near the swamp, so I need to get in position for the final showdown.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
On the edge of the woods directed towards that dirt road that angles northwest is where I like to leave from. This is Arena 6. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave at 20 seconds. Looks like this driver is trying to ram me as opposed to trying to time the exit.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like the finish is in or around Guanajuato. So this X-shaped intersection, normally I avoid it. My momentum takes me through the middle of it, which is a clear path. Now I'm trying to angle over towards this dirt road that crosses the stream and run right into this building, and gave up the lead momentarily because the other vehicles seem to have their own problems they were dealing with. They ran into something as well. So I will cross the highway. The next area that I am going through, the roads are configured in the shape of a dog's head. I know around the top of the dog's head and the trapezoid area on the back of the dog's head, I have to watch out for some obstructions. You can see some lights on those buildings on the left there. Now let's see, the finish is in Guanajuato here. So fortunately I spin out. There is a H-shaped pattern of roads here. I want to be on the left edge of that H. Let's get turned around and get on that line. You cars come flying in off on the right. One of them is a Hoonigan RS200 that runs right into those buildings. Not sure what they were trying to do there. Maybe a straight line or trying to ram. Either way, I just need to get over to the finish and get this win in.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
I'll show you this head-to-head. This wound up being a great head-to-head. So you can see the arena is shrinking. I'm going right to the edge of the arena and turning back the direction a head-to-head would lead. And here comes a Lamborghini Murcielago heading away from the direction of a head-to-head. This is just west of H2Hs, so I will go between the greenhouses that are ahead, then angle over to the right. I have to go through a few trees and up a slight incline. They are taking a route, and see off on the right. There's a steeper incline and many more trees they're going to have to go through. Knowing the pattern of these head-to-heads in these different arenas is very, very useful. You can win them when you know the patterns and you know the routes to take. So you can beat higher level cars. And in this case, I am doing that. And I will use this Lamborghini Murcielago, as you may have guessed, in the final showdown. It actually gave me the option to take the MG Metro, but that would have been foolish. This driver gets into a Fiesta just before the final showdown. They will be in the final showdown. Right around these trees is approximately where I like to lead from.
Head-to-heads complete! Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map this point I like to lead from, directed towards that road that's ahead. This is Arena 10. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave at 23 seconds. I will follow this line and go through the corner of the greenhouse that's ahead. Alright, the finish is north in the direction of the stadium, so I will angle over to the left here. There is a bridge that crosses the highway. There is this tree just west of that. Once I am near that tree, I will angle to the right. You can see all the buildings off on the left there I avoid on this line. Now I can angle over back towards the direction of the finish. See the stadium now, so I will go on the east side of the stadium. The finish may be around the Bat's Head. At this point it goes from 4 drivers left to 3 drivers left. That gamer tag that got into the Fiesta quit the game. I can see the Bat's Head on the mini-map, and the finish definitely is at the Bat's Head. Looks like it is over near the left ear of the Bat's Head. It is. Let's just get to the left ear and get this win in.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Here's another head-to-head I'll show you, and they actually tried ramming me, and for 1 second when a head-to-head is initiated, you ghost. So that did not allow them to ram me. I am heading the direction of the head-to-head, which leads over towards the swamp. So at this point I can see that traffic circle. I know just on the south side of that there's a gap through the trees here. Here's that gap. And I said it was towards the swamp. It's actually towards Ekbalam, the entrance into the pyramid ruins here, Ekbalam. So let's go over here to the finish and beat a much faster car, the Audi RS7. Here's another head-to-head I'll show you. This is a Nissan GTR that was chasing me. I led them to the perimeter and turned around on them. They actually were going sideways from the direction of a head-to-head. And another case of much faster car, poor positioning, not knowing maybe where the direction of a head-to-head would lead, but I do. So let's get through these trees. Try and hit as few trees as possible, which I don't hit any of them, which is a rare occurrence. So I wound up beating a Nissan GTR. It's going to offer me a level 8 Lamborghini Murcielago. I'm sure you guessed that one. So now I am getting in position for the final showdown. I will turn around at this bend, heading or directed west.
Complete. Get ready for the final showdown! Final showdown begins in 30 seconds!
You can see on the map this point I like to leave from for this final showdown. This is Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 19 seconds.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Here's where I make a mistake on my route. I should be on the left center of this traffic circle. I am not. Bounce off a couple trees, and then now in third place. Now I need a clean run the rest of the way through here and have some ground to make up. So let's pretty much follow along this road. At this point I know to cut across to this other road that kind of parallels that road that I am on. That it is on the south side of the river. Over here, pretty much stay on this dirt road over to the finish. They wound up going through the river and cut across, trying to ram me into the trees to no avail. This is a fight to the finish now. I think if they would have focused on getting to the finish, they would have won as opposed to trying to ram me, but I'll take the win.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
Hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos, and if you do, I need your help. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers and I'm getting close, so just click that link on the bottom right.